We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock near. Hands on roll, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear? Indies taking over and we got the whole shop, yeah. Her, she wanna know me better, but I'm on the top 10. Gotta match my energy, you see I'm in the top, yeah. Yeah, it's top 10, hey. Now I'm in blessed mode, did you forget, bro? Put G.O.D. first and nothing less, no. On a radar per release, per request, yo.
Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. If you're new, hi, hello, my name is ADIE and I will be your tarot reader today. Today's reading is going to be super juicy. We're about to dive in, sink our teeth in, okay, and go deep. But before we get into our card selection, I have to mention just a few things, okay? So, like you just saw, there's a huge beginning of 23 sale. I'm trying to set you guys up. Okay, I'm trying to get you right for 2023. I'm trying to help you build your dream 23. Okay, so check out the shop. All of the prosperity, money, and love items are on sale. I'm also throwing in some creativity items because I know a lot of us got some big projects that we're working on 2023. I'm also adding in some healing items as well because, you know, I don't want nobody, you know, if your year 23 is about healing something, I want to show up for you guys, okay? So check out the shop. There will be a featured page on the site where you can see all the items that are on sale, okay, this month. Also, you can book readings with me. I always forget to say that in these readings. You can book with me through my site. It's the only way that you can book with me through my site. I will never reach out to you in a comment or on any other platform and ask to read you. You can only legitly book with me through my site, okay? So go check out the shop, go book a reading if you need it. What else? New product. You guys, I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting to make powders since I started, made the decision to start making spiritual items for people. So this is really exciting for me and my sister. This is kind of like a dream come true, just like the Zodiac candles, the Zodiac line that we did. This is our abundance manifestation powder called Riches Pour Down on Me. Right? Ew, right? Pour down on me, pour all over me. Riches of all forms. Okay, so it's not necessarily about money, but I do want to mention, I just kind of want to flex on y'all, okay, that my manifestation powder, which is spilling all over the tarot table. So, these readings are about to be lit. It actually has real money in there, you guys. And it smells so good. Just saying, it got real money up in this bitch. Okay, I didn't come to play. Okay, I came to slay. All right, so pick up this powder because this powder is also on sale. Okay. When we trying to manifest money, love, and prosperity this 2023, pick up this Riches Pour Down on Me. All right. Now, social media, real quick. I wanted to create like 6 different Instagrams the other night because, you guys, the internet, that's why I like YouTube, because I feel like I can really do a lot here. But in other places like Instagram, you can't really divide yourself into one page, You gotta have all these different pages so people can really put 2 to 2 together and, but I made 2 separate Instagrams aside from the adielarosa account and the Good Ritual account. Just because, the internet doesn't like multifaceted, multidimensional creatures like moi, okay? So I had to kind of divide myself up. If you don't like sexy content and you just can't handle all the sexiness, do not go to adielarosa down below, okay? Because that account has evolved into, it's kind of like what put me on the map with that account. is the sex appeal, okay? And it's really evolved. It's really evolved, and it's become a port, an update port for my sexual deviance on OnlyFans. Okay, so if you like sexy, sensual seduction, okay, spicy content, go to the OnlyFans and follow me. And also, you know, follow the adielarosa account. I'll still continue to share little bits of myself there as well, but I really wanted to create another account for you guys, for my spiritual light beings, my beautiful fairies and magical people. Okay, I want to connect more with you guys, so I created an Instagram where I can give you guys YouTube updates, you know, maybe explore tarot. I don't know. I really don't like doing tarot on Instagram. I just don't, but I will definitely be sharing a lot of my spiritual practices there, YouTube updates, vlog updates. So go and follow Earth to ADIE down below. I also created ADIE EARTHSEED. It's linked down below if you guys want to see the progression of my tarot deck that I am creating called EARTHSEED Tarot. Okay, which I'm really excited. This shit is getting done this year. Okay. But go and follow it. There's nothing there right now, but there might be by the time these videos get up. But go and follow me there. Okay, you guys, follow the Good Ritual account as well if you guys really want to see new products coming out and shop updates and all of that stuff. Okay, so also the giveaway. Yeah, we gonna have to do like separate intros because this intro is whew. The giveaway is and has been announced. Okay, so go and look for the giveaway video here on the channel. I've announced the winners, okay, and how you will collect your items. Okay, so go check out that video. Maybe you've won a product from Good Ritual. Okay, go and check it out. I'm letting you guys pick whatever you want. There will be another giveaway here on the channel. It's here. We didn't reach, what did I want to do? I think I wanted to reach 20K, but you know, a girl was not consistent. But I do want to reach over 20K. So that's the next goal. Share the channel. Okay, you guys, 20K, and we'll do another giveaway, but this time we're doing tarot readings. So I think I said 7. I think I said 7 people will receive a tarot reading, one of you guys. So if we reach 20K, I will do another giveaway with tarot readings this time. Okay, and I think I said it could be we're going to do solar return readings. Okay, so that's a 12-month spread, and I go in with my 12-month spreads for my solar return people. Okay, I go in, period. All right, so anyways, that is it, I think. So now we are going to go into the card selection. Thank you. We made it through the intro. All right, so let's get into our card selection. Let's discover what your mystery reading is going to be about. It's going to be different for everyone. So how we're going to do this is that I am going to put on the screen right now 3 of our zodiac boxes that are in our shop. Okay, and you go ahead and pick which one that is resonating with you. And then we are going to do a mystery box, okay, that will also give us more information on what on your message. Okay, number 1, we have a Capricorn box. This box is great on this is a great box if you are a Capricorn, if you want to gift a Capricorn, work with your Capricorn placements. It's a great box if you are trying to transform business, also just achieve goals. Okay, work with Saturn energy. Reading number 2 will be a Scorpio box. So this is a great box. One of my favorite boxes, honestly, in shop. Yet it's a very intense box. I would suggest using this box if you, of course, you can use this if you're a Scorpio, have Scorpio placements, just want to work with the Scorpio energy, which that's what I do because I don't have much Scorpio placements. So it's great if you're trying to just literally transform your life. Literally do and have breakthroughs, okay, that you've been trying to have. Okay, so this is a really powerful box. Deep shadow work, transformational, okay? Reading number 3, we have a Gemini box. This is great if you're a Gemini, have any Gemini placements, want to work with the Gemini energy, a Gemini moon. Any of these boxes you can get if it's if it correlates with the moon. Okay, but this is also a great box if you are working on, you know, having mental clarity, to give clarity on inspiration, ideas, tap into your mental creativity and ideas. It's a great box for working on communication. Okay, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel or a podcast, this would be a great box to use to help elevate that type of energy. All right, so those are the 3 boxes. Go ahead and join, pick one, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, reading number 1. Welcome to your mystery reading. Let's find out what you need to know. This box will give me a lot of information on what your message is about, but you are the ones that have picked the Capricorn box, okay? So I feel like you're trying to achieve like big goals right now in life. You are wanting structure, you are wanting discipline, okay? So we're going to tap more into like how you can do that, or maybe there's some type of distraction. I feel like there's distractions, but let's find out what's in this box. Okay, so we have the manifestation powder, abundance manifestation powder here. See, you have the Boss Up oil. It's a great career oil, or you know, anything that you're trying to boss up on. And we have the Fierce bath. This is our Leo bath that comes in our Leo box. Okay, it's called Fierce. It's a solar plexus heart chakra bath ritual. So you would pour this into your bath if you're wanting to work on being authentic, you know, your self-expression, tapping into the self, your pride, your confidence. Okay, let me tell you, I was bathing in this Leo season. This is a great bath, and I love the way it smells. It's a beautiful orangey color. It smells so sultry and sexy. Okay, and I was feeling myself. Beyonce's album came out when I put this box out, and I was just like, okay, so I feel like you need to focus on your, like, just feeling good, feeling yourself, okay? We also have this Boss Up oil, so I feel like, you know, I feel like you are on the verge of attracting a lot of abundance, and you're on the verge of like bossing up. You picked the Capricorn box. So I feel like the big message here is going to be about staying focused. But I feel like, let me put these cards out, because I feel like there's some type of distraction here, you know? And the more that you see, it's already coming out. Let me just put these cards out. Yeah. So I feel like there's a certain situation that you've been waiting for results. And I'm telling you now, you're not going to get any results from waiting around, waiting for this person to give you results, waiting to hear back from something. I feel like this is going to be a waste of time for you. Okay. And there is this energy of like, whatever this situation is, it kind of makes you question yourself. It makes you question if you're doing the right thing. You know, it's almost like you don't want to leave. You know, you're also trying to get someone's attention, or you're waiting for someone to see you. I feel like this is the wrong energy. You know, I feel like it takes you out of feeling yourself. It takes you out of true self-expression. So I feel like, you know, waiting around is something that you don't want to do. I feel like this situation is really putting you in a very negative state. This situation, and for most of you guys, it's like a person that I'm feeling. I feel like this person makes you feel like confused. I feel like there's nothing happening, and it's a huge distraction. You would be best just focusing on elevating yourself, pouring all of that energy into self, okay? Pouring it into your business, pouring it into like what you're physically trying to manifest, because whatever this is, it's a huge illusion. Someone is hugely putting on a show, a masquerade, like they are confusing the hell out of you, and it's taking away from your solar plexus, which is a pool of manifestation. It's where your dreams are. It's where your true, authentic manifestations lie that resonate with self. So I feel like this person pulls you out of self. They pull you out of character. So I feel like you already know you the shit. Number one, you already know that you're the shit. You know that you're a boss. You know it. Okay? You know that you are it. But dealing with whatever this is, it kind of pulls you out of the true perspective of who you are and what you truly deserve. You know, I feel like there's this queen energy, like Beyonce. Do you think Beyonce, because I mentioned Beyonce in the, and Fierce, this bath really makes me remind me of like Renaissance that came out this summer. Do you think she would be waiting around and like being in this confused ass energy? Maybe she would. We don't know her really, but I'm just saying, the entity of Beyonce, she does not wait. People wait on her. So it's about tapping into that energy. I really do feel like that is the message here. If you feel confused, you're being manipulated. If you feel like you don't have a clear perspective on what is going on here between you and a person or you and a situation, exit. It's a waste of energy, okay? And also, you don't need to be sad. The more that you tap into who you are, the more you tap into what you're really trying to manifest, it will pull you out of this moon energy, okay? So you're being instructed to kind of move away and focus more on your happiness, okay? Focus more on appreciating self. Even if you feel like you're not getting the appreciation, you're not getting the passion, there's this energy of like someone not really recognizing you and you waiting around for someone to recognize you, but you already know who you are. So I just feel like leave with that energy, leave with who you are, and I feel like the moment that you make this decision, things are gonna like elevate, because this person is a big distraction, and I want to say that this person is a big manifestation block. The moment that you take yourself out of this situation, things are going to pop off. So let's get some self-care for you, or just like some more advice. Watch a movie. Sing. Write a gratitude list and beauty ritual. See? Fierce. I just feel like focus on your beauty, focus on yourself, focus on elevating yourself. My cat is like snoring. So I feel like you need to just go take a nap, honestly. That's what I get. And look, there's a little kitty there with her. So I feel like there's a movie that you've been wanting to watch. There's a movie that will come like into your knowledge, like you'll become aware of like a certain movie, and that there's a message within that movie. There's a metaphysical, spiritual lesson within that movie. So if a friend told you, hey, you should go and watch this, or do you want to go see this movie with me? Or maybe it's a movie that you've been wanting to rewatch or see and you just haven't got around to do it. Watch that movie. There's a message within it. Maybe you paint your nails, maybe you do a face mask. I really feel like this energy of like just pouring into yourself, and taking care of yourself, okay? There's also messaging in songs that you can find to help you through this situation. We also have write a gratitude list. So it's really important to see what you already have. Even if there's a big energy of like self-appreciation, like looking at who you are and knowing that you don't have to wait around for this person or for this situation, even if it's a job. You know, like you don't got to wait around to see. Just go out and continue to apply, continue to look for the position, you know, that you want. If they don't see you, then it's their loss. You know, they're really in this seven of cups and moon energy. You are not truly in this energy about yourself. So if anybody's in this energy about you, that's okay. You know, that's their lesson to learn. And they will truly learn. You staying where you are in this situation is not, like, it's damaging to you. Okay? All right. So let's see what else is here. What is the message with the pins? There is so many goals that you're trying to accomplish here with this mountain and flags. Like, there's at least 2 things that you are really working on, and they are going to take off once you pour more energy into it. Okay? This is what you have to feel about this situation right now. It's a shitty situation, and you need to just flush it. Honestly, I'm just feeling like you need to flush this. Okay? It says, we are the weirdos, mister. The thing is that you're extremely unique. You have a different perspective. You're completely dreamy, you know, with this 7 of cups energy. You know, you are beautiful. You are fierce. You are an alien superstar, right? You are fierce. You are Sasha Fierce. Okay. You are different. So if people are either intimidated, scared, freaked out about it, not sure about it, let them stay in that energy. Let them stay in that energy. The thing is that people are either going to ride with you or not. You can't wait around for them, or you will never reach your destination. Okay, pick up that Capricorn box. I feel like, because it's all about finishing. That box is about finishing what you set out to do and eliminating all of this devil energy that I'm feeling. Like, this is like some devil 7 of cups energy, like distractions. Okay, confusion. Protect yourself, protect your heart at this time. Like, I'm seeing myself, like I said this one time, like, you know, no dude is gonna put me in the house that I want. No dude is gonna make these businesses like blow up, okay, and provide for me. So I am not gonna pour into people that are certainly giving me this moon 7 of Pentacles energy. Like, pour into yourself, protect your heart, because that heart energy, that heart chakra energy is meant for you and what aligns with it. This situation does not align with it. And if people want to call you this, they can. That's okay. It's time to like spray that shit and just fully. I feel like you resist or hesitate of going into this fierce lioness, like, bitch, you fuck with me, I'ma fuck with you, or it's gonna hurt when you fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be okay with being in that energy. Okay? Biting back. All right? We have I was gonna say chakras. So this is about your chakras. Like, I feel like just do some chakra work. Do some chakra work. Okay? Work on that solar plexus energy. Work on clearing. Go get a Reiki session done for yourself, number 1, because it's about pouring into yourself, because we're trying to accomplish goals. We are trying to elevate the self. We're trying to manifest and boss up. So pour more into yourself in all different areas of your life, even if that's the spiritual life, the spiritual area. Okay, so that is your mystery reading number 1. Let me know down below, what are you currently working on right now, as in goals? And let's just discuss in the comments and talk about how we can pour more into ourselves. How are you going to pour more into yourself this year? All right, let me know down below, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, reading number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your mystery message is. You guys are the ones that have picked the Scorpio box. Okay, the intense Scorpio box, which is my favorite because I love going through intense energies. Okay, to come out stronger. So I feel like you just went through a break, though. I really feel like because you picked this box,
you have really transformed in some type of way. You've done a lot of work on yourself already. The work is never really done. We're always like never reaching a point of conclusion here, especially in the 3D or just in life in general. My opinion, you know, that we are just really here to continue to learn God, you know, and I feel like you are a person that just continues to learn self. But you are reaching a point of where like you've never reached before when it comes to just you as an individual and how much your life has transformed. So I feel like this is going to be a crazy reading, but I want to get into this mystery box. This is going to tell us more energy on like what your reading is going to be about, but I just feel like you've went through a lot already in life, you know? What's in here, number 2? Let's find out, because I just feel like I'm getting this energy of like, oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. You know? I can breathe. And then like, I keep hearing Ari sleep. He's sleeping underneath my altar. And he snores. My cats snore. They're like snores. And I just feel like, I don't know, there's a resting period. There's a resting period that you're walking into. And I also feel like you're deserving of it. It is time for you to just kind of experience a different kind of lesson. And this lesson does not include pain. Okay? This lesson that we're about to learn about right now is not about pain. That's the biggest thing that Spirit is about telling me right now. I feel like you guys are used to feeling pain. Okay? And you're scared. Okay, so we have the Third Eye Opener Oil. We have blessings upon blessings, blessings on blessings, intentional incense. This is our Taurus incense that comes in the Taurus box. And you guys have gotten the Fire and Desire, Love and Romance. So this is really telling me that you're either just getting into a romantic relationship, okay? It feels good, or it's about to come. Either way, you have been guided towards this person. Your third eye, everything that, you know, you have experienced, even the negative things in life, the painful situations, has all been a part of reaching this point with this person. So let's pull cards. Clearly, this relationship that's coming into your life is a blessing. It's like, I'm hearing like you deserve it. Open your arms and receive it. Okay, hold on. Ooh, goosebumps. There's a relationship coming into your life. Okay, or it just came into your life. All right, so let's see. That came out as well, but I'm going to keep that one. That came out for number 1. But I want to, I don't know, lately I've been just like putting cards back that came out in the previous reading that I just did. I don't normally do that, but I've been doing that lately with these readings. Okay, hold on. One more. You have experienced a lot of pain, number 2, when it comes to love. And that's not even saying romantic. I feel like the people that was supposed to give you love might have acted differently, you know, and I'm speaking about like parents. It's a big heavy energy about that, or like friends and romantic relationships. I feel like you've went through a lot of trials and tribulations when it comes to love. Okay. And so it kind of has conditioned you to second guess things. You see how she's like writing down something and she's balled up a bunch of stuff, like she just can't figure out if she's doing the right thing. I feel like that's you. You're like second guessing, is this a blessing? Is this a lesson? Is this gonna hurt? Is this the real thing? Okay, I feel like this is what you have been waiting for. Let me look at this bath ritual. you are going to attract, or no, not even attract. This is not about attracting, okay? Because I feel like you have attracted people, but there is a destiny kind of energy with this third eye opener. I feel like you have been intuitively guided towards this connection. This connection, you're going to feel lucky in this connection. And that luck is going to make you feel scared. It's going to make you feel like you don't know if this is like really yours. Can I sell? You're going to be scared to celebrate. I'm like seeing someone like, I want to tell the world that I'm in love. I want to tell the world that I am like lit up, you know, and I'm having this passionate connection. But then you're going to be like, oh, there's this energy of like, once you fully let go and put yourself in this connection of fire and desire, I don't know, you feel like it's going to crash and burn, or like you're just second guessing it, you know. But this connection is here to, you know, give you love and give you partnership. There's a partnership that's happening here, and I feel like Spirit is literally telling you to celebrate. And you see this Three of Cups? There's only two people here, you know? There's only two people here. So I feel like it is time to celebrate and have fun. I feel like this person that's coming into your life is going to be like a best friend. It's going to be fun being in this relationship. And it's something that you have planted you've planted the seeds of wanting this, and you've been guided. You know, you had to go through a few things to reach this point of love, okay? We also have the Judgment card here. So I feel like again, this is like, this relationship is going to be a part, you're going to feel like this is a part of my purpose. This is destiny. There's also this reboot kind of energy that I'm feeling with this card. There's all these computers. There's going to be like reprogramming of how you feel about this connection, how you feel about love, how you feel about self, what you're deserving of. You know, it's like rebooting. There could be like a restart, a reboot of a relationship, but you've been guided. This is really strong. It's almost like I can't say anything else about these products or these cards. It's like Spirit is literally wanting you to know that this is a blessing. This is a blessing that's only going to continue to multiply and multiply and multiply. I don't know what that means. I feel like this relationship, it's not work. It's more of like, it could very much be that, but I feel like probably 98% of you, this is a romantic relationship that's coming in or that has happened, and you're second guessing it. You're scared. You might have been hurt. You know, there's this Three of Swords energy, Three of Cups. There could have been like a third party kind of situation that really destroyed you and makes you second guess love. It makes you not trust love. This is going to transform your belief on love. This person, this connection, it's going to be very healing. It's going to be very close and intimate. It's going to be very creative. I feel like you might even have children with this person. On this instance, it says manifestation, right? This is something that you've been wanting. You are manifesting it. So open your arms and don't second guess that it's yours. It says dream life energy on this instance here. So I feel like this person, this relationship is a part of you manifesting this dream life for yourself. Okay, so that is the message. You don't have to second guess this. You deserve this type of love. Allow yourself to, I'm hearing unfold. I'm hearing uncoil. I'm hearing allow yourself to just melt into this. Soak it up. Eat it all the way up. It's not poison. It's not going to hurt you. That kind of lesson, whew, I'm getting like chills. That kind of lesson is over for you. Okay? Let's tap into some more messages. Did I pick 4? I think I had 4 for number 1. Hold on. there's a lot of anxiety with love, okay? And a new relationship starting. A lot of you guys are going to be getting into a new relationship. A lot of you guys have been, or have it already started. There's a lot of anxiety. So these are all things that can help you with anxiety, okay? That's what I'm feeling here. We have use your hands. So this is telling me that you need to take this anxiety that you have. Oh, wow. You need to take this anxiety that you have and create something artistic. So get into painting, get into knitting, get into drawing, get into sculpting, into pottery, and just allow that energy to kind of like transmute through you while you're creating something, okay? Music, you can very much make music, sing a song, get your drum out, get on the computer, make some beats, start singing, and allow that energy to transmute. Start rebooting, start reprogramming, analyze the conditionings and the programs that you have about love, okay? And sing a different song. Start to move to a different beat. Start asking yourself, who do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to move like a scared, timid, I'm seeing my dog Yuki, because she is our problem child in our house. We always say that we should have never got her, because when we were at the pet shop and, you know, she was so cute, but she was terrified of humans, and she still carries that with her, you know. But I'm glad that we brought her home, because, you know, we're never going to hurt her like whoever hurt her at the pet shop, because she is extremely, like, you know, she's not vicious towards us or anything, but sometimes she has strong anxiety and she feels like she has to be on guard, and she thinks that even us are going to hurt her. So I just feel like you need to ask yourself, who do you want to be? Do you want to feel closed up in love and not really experience all of what is here to offer, that is being offered to you? Do you only want one slice, or do you want the whole pie? Do you want the whole bakery? Like, it's that kind of energy, because you're being offered a lot here in love. And this is about not being scared of experiencing love, pleasure, even feeling confident in a relationship. Okay, so ask yourself those questions and notice how you feel about love, and throw that into the fire. Have a burning bowl ritual. Write down the person that hurt you. Write down who you used to be. Write down all of the red flags that you allowed yourself to just look past and continue to stay in relationships. Like, really go deep, okay? We have intuition. So I'm also getting a big energy that, like, I feel like you've went through a lot, right? You've went through a lot of transformation. You've done a lot of shadow work. It's clear this is nothing new to you. I feel like there needs to be a level of trust with self. You have got yourself to this point, and you've learned a lot. You've unlearned a lot. You understand your mistakes and what has led you to those hurtful situations, because there's two sides of the coin. It's not just them, it's also you. So you've come to know those things about self. And so Spirit is really telling you that trust yourself. You're never going to make those same mistakes again, and you can trust the unfolding of yourself. You can be vulnerable. You can be soft. You can be open. You could be trusting, because the moment that you see a red flag, you know that you're going to show up for self. Okay. Whew. Trust that your intuition, you have led you to this person, to this connection, to this point in life where it feels really good. You're not being tricked. It is a lesson, but it's a different lesson. It's not a lesson that ends with pain. It's not a painful lesson. It's actually what you've been wanting and what you deserve. Okay? And you had to kind of go through and transform. Did I do charms? I think I did do charms. Okay, so what is the message? Let's get some more messaging here. This is really good. Okay. Oh my God. Is that? Oh my God, makeup under my nail. Look, Oh man, just allow your heart, just dive into this. Just allow your heart to melt into this. Like, open up your heart chakra. Allow this person to melt you. Don't be so cold. I feel like this person is gonna, like, you're not gonna have a choice. You're literally not gonna have a choice. Your heart has led you here. You know, like, allow your heart to see. This is the thing. I felt like these kind of situations, whether it's your parents, somebody that was supposed to keep you safe, a past relationship, a friendship, a family member that has hurt you, it has conditioned you. And so you're always looking out, like, and you might even create things in your head about this person, about this relationship that isn't necessarily true. You might not even want to be held accountable for maybe your behaviors. So it's about seeing clearly with your heart. Is this person moving towards you with love? That is the question, okay? Look, you're about to go to a place that you've never gone before that is so wild and fun, and like, you're going to go on an adventure. But you got to be brave enough to go down the rabbit hole. You're going to go into a different world. You know, it's about being curious. Move with curiosity, Spirit is saying. We also have this right here, this heart. And this pin comes with a brain. The other side of this pin that completes the heart is the brain. Spirit does not want you to move with your brain. They don't want you to be logical. They want you to move with how things are feeling. But I also feel like to keep a lookout for love. Is this person moving with love? It's not about being perfect, but can you honestly see that this person is being authentically with you? Okay? And moving with love. Indulge. It's time to indulge, number 2. You're number 2, right? I think you're number 2. Yeah, Scorpio. Move with indulging. Curiosity, adventure, heart, let down your boundaries, allow yourself to melt. Okay, number 2, that is the message. Let me know down below about your new bae or what you're going to be burning up so we can fully move into this and accept it and let it melt into us. I just like, this is beautiful. This is a blessing that you've been waiting for. Don't second guess it, number 2. All right, that is your message. Let me know down below, what are you burning up? Or let me know about your new bae. Okay, number 2, let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, number 3. Welcome to your mystery reading. We're going to tap in and see what you need to know right now. What is this mystery message? But you guys are the ones that have picked the Gemini box. Okay, so I feel like you might be struggling with communication right now. I feel like you might be struggling with really communicating what you mean, what you feel, what you know to be true. I feel like there's a lot of tension, okay? Because I say that because right before I started, like, you guys, from being, like, years ago, being homeless, having to sleep on the floor, you know, and I don't know, maybe that resonates. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but I have a pinched nerve. Whenever I get stressed out, it's really like that. Or if I'm laying weird in my bed, I will get a pinched, like, my nerve will get pinched and I'll have, like, weird sensations that are really bad. And I just, like, sat down, and I've been dealing with that lately. So I feel like there's something pinching you. Like, there's a lot of tension happening that's creating, like, a difficult situation that it's not normal. There's like restricting flow of something, you know, and there's a lot of numbness. There's a lot of numbness to a situation. It's not being fully open. You're not being fully open. You know, you're unable to, because there's a lot of tension being put on you, and it's creating this struggle with communication and clarity, because the Gemini box is all about you know, and I also feel like you have a lot of like goals or like ideas that you want to get to, but there is something that is kind of like something that you have to work through in order to like, and it's like a separate aside, like it's two things, like there's something inspirational, there's something that you want to like pour into, but this other situation that's creating tension within your life, and it's a communication problem here. Let's tap into this and see what is this situation about, but I feel like you're struggling with communication. Okay. Ooh. What is that? Is this the moon oil? Haven't used this moon oil in so long. Oh, okay, so you have the moon oil. Definitely can be your mother that you're struggling with. We have the clarity. I know it's not this, because I don't have any incense in here. It's just like, you know, all the incense is downstairs. This is clarity. This is actually the Gemini incense that comes with the Gemini box. It might be this Scorpio bath, because I think it might be the Scorpio bath. I'm not going to open this because there's even, oh, it's actually sealed, actually. Duh. Okay. So you have the black baptism as well. This is a rebirth, renewal, nothing to fuck with kind of bath ritual. Okay, this shit is intense. Okay. You might be struggling with your mother. There's a lot of emotions here that are not being spoken upon. We have this clarity incense because you need clarity on something, or you already have gained clarity. That is what I'm feeling. And we're going to tap more into that energy because we need help, right? Staying focused. Gemini can be all over the place. I feel like we need help staying focused on what we already have come to terms with, whatever we have currently gained clarity on. Okay. And the fact that the moon is here, there could be a lot of illusion. There could be a lot of like strong emotional triggering with the moon. And so it can become foggy when the emotions are there. You know, it's almost like something has happened and it emotionally damaged you, but you have come to terms with something. But it's almost like every time, like it might be about cheating, because I'm seeing this Red Table Talk that I saw, and I can't remember who it was on the episode, but she was talking about like every time she drove past, and it was about cheating and lying, right? So every time she drove past this hotel where she knows that her husband was cheating at, right? Like she was emotionally triggered, even though like, you know, they're going through the healing process of their marriage and like all this other stuff, like, and she's like forgiven him, they're in the marriage again and but like every time she would pass there, it's about being emotionally triggered. Okay. And with this black baptism bath, you guys need this. I have not said this through all of the readings that I've done, but you need this black baptism bath to really break away from this emotional triggering that I'm feeling here. It's literally going to help you like release and detach from emotional. And you know, lately I've been saying bondage, but it says baggage here on the package. But you feel so bonded to this emotional trauma that you've experienced with whoever, you know, and it's about overcoming this. So we're going to get into this energy here, but some trauma, it's about processing trauma. I'm saying, I feel like you have been processing the trauma, but I also feel that, oh, it's getting chilly. Let me turn on my heater. Like you've done some processing, you know, but when you're triggered, things get foggy, you know, and so this is a communication issue. Did I do 4? Did I do 4 of these? No, I think I did only 3. Okay, yep. This is what I was feeling. You have a lot to create in this world. You have a lot of you have a lot to create. There is a lot of inspiration that you want to, hopefully I'm not burning anything over here. there's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of things that you're trying to like do aside from this like healing journey. There's a lot that you want to do aside from like maybe healing a relationship that you have with your mother or a sister or like a friend or even a marriage, since I mentioned that. But it's also like it's distracting you from getting to this energy of like manifesting, you know, what you truly want. Ooh, this is the heavy pile. You know, I hope I have 40 minutes on the clock. Hopefully I have that much time, because this is heavy. This is really heavy. With the 9 of Swords here that I have, like this issue creates so much like mental chatter, irrational thinking. It's almost like, you know, you felt like you weren't loved. You might even have like eating disorders or like some kind of issue. Like this trauma, this relationship that was toxic and hurtful to you has created issues in different areas of your life. And you were on the verge of breaking through that trauma and building the life that you truly want to experience individually. Okay? But this all has to do about speaking your truth. We have the King of Swords here. Okay? We have the King of Swords. This is all about speaking your truth, saying what you mean, and mean what you say. Exactly that. No matter if it hurts somebody, it puts somebody in the spotlight where people are seeing their true colors, where people are seeing who they truly are, because people can live in delusion. Okay? This is not about hurting people. So if you don't want to say hurtful things, don't say hurtful things. And that could be really hard when you are emotionally triggered and it's valid. Your pain is valid. You being emotionally hurt makes sense. It's okay. You know, like you shouldn't like, but saying what you don't really mean can also hurt you, you know? And I say this because I'm getting kind of like emotional and stuff because I don't have the best relationship that I have with my mother. I've spoken about it here on the channel. I've spoke about it like as long as I've been on social media. I've been very transparent about my own healing journey. And, you know, I feel that type of energy here within this reading very strongly. And you know, when you're like my mother, she abandoned me when I was 7, okay? And she was not in my life until I was like 22 when I got pregnant with my son. And now we're currently living together, working on our relationship. And it's not the easiest, you know, it's actually gotten a lot better over the past couple of years. But when she first came to live with me, it was crazy. And it was really weird because it's like I lived most of my life just wanting her in my life, craving for my mother. I lived most of my life that way. And so it was the strangest feeling actually having her in my life so close, like I've always wanted, and literally just wanted her gone. Literally, like it was really strange. So this is about resentment. This is about being very emotionally triggered by somebody, and there could be outbursts of arguments, speaking your truth in that way, and then also saying things that you don't really mean, you really don't want, you know, but just because you've been hurt, you've been extremely hurt. But this is also about realizing that if people don't want to own up to what they've done, if they want to live in delusion, that's okay. You have to be okay with that. You also have to be okay if people are never going to change. You have to be okay if people don't want to be in the light too, you know. And I say that really strongly. They keep bringing me back to saying things that you don't really mean, because man, when my mom had her heart attack just a couple weeks ago, I don't even want to start crying, but I was not ready for my mom to go, you know. I was not ready for that, and it changed my perspective. it got me to that point that I know that I was right. I was there. I was almost there, grasping, but it was so hard. But it took me almost losing my mom to know that it's okay if she never changes. Like, that's not my job to get her to change. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like I had this feeling of like wasting time, and I wasn't really trying to waste time. I just like, you know, I want to be better with my time when it comes to my mother. Like, I craved for her to be in my life my whole entire life, you know, and there's been a lot of times where, you know, she's been wanting to do things with me, and it's not like I don't want to do things with her, but I like prioritize other things because of how our relationship is, you know, like I don't really prioritize like creating memories with her, because I mean, that's how my life was. I didn't like, you know, I'm just so used to that, even though I wanted it so bad, you know what I mean? So I feel like it just kind of changed my perspective. It made me feel like, you know, I want to, which I've already worked on, but I feel like this is the thing with you. You want to try to respond more than to react. That's what I'm really feeling here, you know, to respond to the situation, to respond to this person, instead of reacting to them. Because, you know, my mother did what she did because of her own trauma. And I've already come to terms with that, but like when you're emotionally triggered, it's hard to like stay in that clarity, you know? And so I've gotten better. And this is what Spirit is telling you to try to get better at, is like to just be okay with people with where they are at, you know? They might not be fully meeting you, you know, meeting your standards, or completely out of their delusions. You know, they might not even change your ways. Like, you know, I feel like my mom is quite difficult to live with, but that's because of her own trauma, because of her PTSD, you know? So it's like, I have to have an understanding. And with the King of Swords, you have that understanding. You have a higher understanding of this whole situation. And you are mentally strong to pull yourself into clarity, to pull yourself out of this illusion, the emotions. You're not 7 anymore. You're not 16, you know, if you're older. But I'm just like, you know, sometimes we can be stuck in that age, you know, and react in that age, you know. And so I feel like you're being called to really mature mentally, vocally, you know, in the way that you communicate. This person is definitely a part of your purpose. This person was meant, this is a soulmate contract, a very strong soulmate contract. And I always believe that parents are like a twin flame contract. I have a very different perspective on this twin and the soulmate kind of stuff, but like our parents are literally guides. They are literally guides here. Whether they fucked you over, whether they fucking abandoned you, wanted to spend your whole childhood smoking crack, okay? Whether they wanted to beat the shit out of you, whether they wanted, like, they are guiding you though. It's a different kind of guidance. And we all have to be responsible on how we look at this life and learn from it, you know? Most people, not most, I don't want to say most people, that's a lie, but I'm like, you know, that's just my perspective, but it's really truly not like a complete truthful perspective. But I was going to say, you know, some people would have the life that I had and would choose to be something different, you know, choose to be on drugs, choose to, you know, a lot of people that get abandoned in life, they abandon their own children, but I have chosen to live differently, you know? So I say that because I see that you have chosen to be differently in your life. You're not repeating the same patterns. But, oh God, this is such a deep reading. A lot of you guys, I'm so proud. I'm really proud of the people that are watching this particular reading. I feel like you know, you have not allowed whatever has happened to you that was truly traumatic to shape you into like a bad person, into a careless person, someone that destroys lives. Like a lot of hurt people. And I'm not saying that I've never hurt people, but I feel like with you, it reminds me of myself, how I really was aware, you know. I was very aware at a very young age, and I chose to live a different life than how my parents were, you know. And I grew up, you know, I had a lot of friends that also had parents as drug addicts, that also had parents that had abandoned them, and, you know, they chose a different path. You know, a lot of my friends that I hung out with, they were doing drugs, but I was the one that was sober and I wasn't doing drugs, you know. Like, I'm not going to say that I didn't live a careless life, but I could have really went down a bad path. You know, I hung out with a lot of people that went down a real bad path, but I made choices. I was always aware. And I see that with you, number 3. I really see that you have allowed this darkness to really mold you in a good way. You've turned out really good. Me and my sisters always say, like, damn, the way that we turned out really good having the parents that we had, you know? And so I feel like you need to give yourself a pat on the back and know that it's time to level up, because this energy that you are being called to do, it requires you kind of transforming a little bit more. Like, you're mature enough to see that, you know, you're able to see many different perspectives and have many different understandings. Like, I remember this girl, okay, I'm not going to say her name, but it really pissed me off on Instagram. She was telling people to not, like, who cares what your parent went through? Like, just hold them accountable. It's not like, oh, well, this happened to me when I was a child. That shit matters. I'm letting you know right now. You have to do both. You have to hold people accountable, and you also have to have understanding of their trauma. That is so healing to you. So if you have the opportunity to understand why people are the way that they are, fall into that. That's going to be extremely healing for you. Because I'm getting the feeling like there's times where me and my mom are like just like arguing. We're in a little tiff. And me just having that awareness of like understanding like why she is the way she is, you know, because she doesn't really like to admit what she's done. You know, she will fall into delusion. She doesn't want to admit it for herself because it hurts her, what she's done to her kids, you know. And so like, I know that, but the 7-year-old, the 8-year-old, the 11-year-old, the 16-year-old that had to grow up, that didn't have a female like influence, had to like figure shit out. So she's hurt, she's angry, you know what I mean? But I have to pull myself pull myself out of my emotions, pull myself into my higher awareness of this situation, pull myself into my 34-year-old mind, okay? And know that I know why she's this way. I know why she doesn't want to admit it. I know why she's acting this way, you know? Because there's that, and then there's also like the behavior shit, because she's gone through a lot with her own father, you know, and just her own trauma that she went through. So it's like, it's about having deeper, like, you've already got clarity, but you got to pull yourself out of the past. You're also like, you were hurt by that situation, but you've done a lot of healing on yourself. You're not that hurt person anymore. It hurt you. You're not hurt anymore. You're actually healed. And so I say this, like, this person was meant to do these things to you. You were meant to have this experience to end up who you are. You know, like, this is so deep. It feels so deep. And so this is about breaking old patterns and conditions. You know, it's time to break this pattern that you have with this person. And really tap into what you really want to do, what you really want to say. It's not about not holding people accountable, but knowing when you need to stop, you know, because it's damaging to you. It's also like pulling away from like your individualism and creating what you really want, you know, because it's stressing you out. You're creating kind of more issues for yourself, because you already have this higher knowledge and perspective on this. So it's like, it's time to let go of the past, because you have a clear understanding of what happened. You have truth. You know what I mean? And I feel like you letting go. Also, Spirit wants me to talk about, because we're about to pull, I haven't even pulled these cards, but the moment that you out someone, when you hold someone accountable to their behaviors towards you, and I'm talking to the people that were violated, okay, abused and violated, their body was violated. Once you disconnect from that silence energy that you have to protect someone, or just like, even if that's just like, I don't want all this drama, like, I feel like, I'm not saying that you have to out someone, but I feel like outing to them, even if it's just that, letting them know, confronting them on what they did, is going to be it's going to be a huge breakthrough for you. And you're going to be able to like just have freedom. Because there is a lot of I was like literally going to say what was going on in my head, because I have these images, but it's like think about this. Like, I'm going to give you this scenario. Like, you have this garage, okay? It's full of boxes, empty boxes, okay? And outing this person, telling them or telling the world of who they really are as your closure, as you standing completely in your truth, is removing all of those empty boxes, and you're going to have all this space to create. This trauma that you're not fully processing by just swimming in your emotions and not in truth and clarity on the situation, is taking up so much space in what you should be creating in your individual life. Okay? So you need to be clear on, like, you know, this person, you have a contract with this person. These people were meant to hurt you. These people were meant to like abandon you, hurt you, abuse you, like mistreat you. They were meant to do this because it shaped you into the star that you are, you know. But in order to become that star, you got to give it back. You know what I mean? And that's holding people accountable. That's letting go of what's not yours, you know? And sometimes it's like you want to go over and over because that little girl or that little boy felt unloved. But you know that you're loved now, you know? So spend some time reprogramming yourself. Spend time like noticing what programs are running, okay? Because you are lovable. Okay, number 3. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, let's tap into more. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, this is great. Take a bath. What did I say? Take a bath in black baptism. Pick up that whole Scorpio box, okay, if you need to, or the Gemini box, okay? So we have positive affirmations. So yes, this is about, you know, we can become conditioned as children, and those programs are there, you know, running until we notice, you know, as adults, or when somebody notices, like our parents. Like me as a mom, I am supposed to be attentive and communicative with my son and with my daughter to make sure that the programs that are running up in their mind is healthy and there's going to lead and manifest a life for them that they truly want, right? So as people that are misguided and abused, like you and I, you know, we have to do that ourselves. So it's about mothering yourself. It's about parenting yourself and checking in with yourself with this positive affirmations. I suggest that you just write all over your mirrors. I suggest that you have affirmations go off on your phone. Allow yourself to tap into that energy, especially going through this situation that you're going through right now. And also just like, because I feel like you really do know that you're a lovable, cool, amazing person. You've gone through all of this. You already know, you've already woke up to yourself, and you're clear. But I feel like when you're this close to the situation that hurt you, the source of pain, like I had to literally tell my mom that, like, you are the source of my pain. Like, this is an extremely, like, so I feel like when you're going through this situation, you have to keep reminding yourself what you've already learned, what you've already healed through, what you've already come to terms, because those old programs and conditionings can become reactivated when you're emotionally triggered. And then for days you're thinking and you're crying and stuff, about things that you've already come to terms with, we've become clear about. You are an amazing, loving person. You just were felt that way by people's actions, So we have also connect with your womb. So connect with your womb, your inner self, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, as well as your root. Connect to all of that energy down below to really heal. Travel to your root chakra. That's why I feel like most of you guys need to travel to your root chakra to gain more security. Okay. Plan a Reiki. I feel like you need a Reiki session with someone, or do self Reiki, but connect with your womb. See what's going on in your womb, whether you're a male or a female. Connect to those lower chakras. Okay. We have the massage card here. So go book a massage or massage yourself. You're holding on to all of that energy within your body. Our bodies hold on to energy, and massage can help move that energy through, especially when you're doing the shadow work, when you're doing the yoga and you're doing the affirmations and you're doing the journaling and all the shadow work. Continue to move your body, do the yoga, do the massage to keep moving that energy. We don't want any stagnant energy. Okay, we're trying to let go of that shit. So tap into that. We also have watch a movie. Spend some time. I feel like there's a few movies. This was in, I think, pile number 1. Watch a movie. There are movies or documentaries, or like I'm seeing someone like go, like I'm seeing Gaia TV, right? I haven't watched Gaia TV or logged on in so long, but maybe there's something that you need to watch on there. I'm just seeing that there's like messages out there in video form for you, whether it's a movie that could be very healing, that has a message, something that you can relate. I'm also hearing that song, Bitter Symphony. Like, I need to hear some words that recognize the pain in me. Like sometimes we just need to talk to someone or hear something, or someone validate. You need a person. Talk to your person. But I also feel like when I say person, I mean like the person that's gonna like, yeah, I get you. I understand why you feel that way. Like, someone that you can vent to. But I also feel like there's movies, there's a message out there, a few messages, maybe there's a book that you need to read. I'm seeing the OA. It's like one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite shows. I'm seeing that could be some messages. I love picking up like spiritual, emotional, metaphysical messages from movies and stuff like that. That's literally all that I'm like really seeing, but maybe there's a movie that somebody said that you need to watch, or that you've been wanting to watch, or there's something that you're going to see, and that you're going to like go on a journey and watch a few things that will help you during this time. But basically you need to just let go. It's too much for you, and you already have the clarity. And it's really weird. Like when I was going through this kind of energy, I was doing a lot of shamanic work on myself and like traveling to my root chakra, right? And my higher self told me that I was doing this work not to correct the relationship with my mom. I was doing this work to collect what I lost back then when I was 7. I had to move from my family home, and it wasn't to really like my mom, like I can't heal her, I can't make her do the things that she has to do for herself. And it's and having that awareness of like what she went through, like, and when I really look at things, I know she's working on herself. you know, I know she wants to be better, you know. We wouldn't be here if that's, you know. So it's like, it's about having like a deeper understanding of people. And it's also like the other people that I was talking about, like outing people and disconnecting for closure and all of that. Like sometimes you have to disconnect from people, you know, like I had to disconnect from a family member that violated me. And I didn't even want to come to terms with it. I didn't even want to be real about it for most of my life. And the moment that I was real about it with myself and real with the person, of course, this person could no longer be in my life again. And that was scary, but it was extremely healing, and myself took off. Like I started to soar. I realized that was a sore, like a festering sore that I left. And the moment, it was so healing. I healed myself in that moment when I outed that person and made the decision to completely disconnect and just move on with my life. Like sometimes it's scary and we want to hold on to things because we don't want to live in that reality. But I'm telling you, once you live in truth, it's going to be completely healing. When you live in the illusion, it's painful. But when you live in truth, it's freeing, it's healing, it's blissful, you know? So let's look at our charms real quick because we are pressing it. Okay, so yes. The message is you need some inner child work, shadow work. I always feel like shadow work and inner child work like goes hand in hand with each other. The little shadow child and the little light child, they be holding hands skipping through the ether. Okay, so it's like you got to do inner child work and you also got to do the shadow work. Okay, what is the inner child? What bath? There was something. Hold on. Spirit is literally telling me something here. It's a bath. Maybe it's a bath ritual. Not that one. Oh, yep. See? This is another one. I don't know why. Look, I never do this. Okay? I don't really push my products like this, but this might be this bath Moonchild, which is the Cancer bath ritual, and comes in the Cancer box. This is great for inner child work and processing emotions. Okay? It's great for that. Okay? Processing and transmuting. That's what you need because this energy is waiting for you. Okay, so Moonchild, it's great for your empathic aura cleanse. Tap into your inner child work. Okay, this is going to help you. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Look, I got 10 minutes. Hold up. Do you see this girl? Some of these people, like sometimes I got to look at my mom like this and just keep it pushing. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't get to anything that I'm doing right now in life. And that's what I learned. Sometimes people will just say the outlet. Some people just want to be, they can't change their ways, right? The older generation just is kind of like they can't change, right? It's really hard for them to change. The boomers, okay? And then also people just want to be in the illusion. Sometimes you just got to be like, okay, you know, it's not even worth the energy of trying to get somebody to see something. Sometimes you gotta look at people like this and just keep it pushing. Okay, I'll take it to the altar. I'll sit over here at my altar and take it over there. Okay, because I can't do this with you. That's the kind of energy that you gotta be in more. Okay, number 3. And hey, if you gotta cry, cry it out. Crying is very healing. Don't hold back from crying. We have beware, for I am fearless, and therefore I am powerful. And this is for the people that are scared to speak on somebody else's shame. It is not meant for you to hold and carry your whole life. It's not meant for you. You know, it's not meant for you to carry on their sick perversions. It's not meant for you to carry and feel shameful. Even if that's like someone hiding a drug addiction. I remember for years I used to hide my dad's drug addiction. You know, I was so ashamed of it, you know, and it's not yours. So just be courageous to actually walk in your truth and to speak your truth, because then you're going to step into your power. Number 3. Okay. And it's okay. You're not like other people. You know, it says we are the weirdos. I'm the weirdo with you. Number 3. It's okay that you've lived a different life. Wear it like a fucking badge, man. Like, you're a warrior. You're like, and it's shaping you. You know, you don't have to feel like you're going to feel different. I understand that when you go through, like, I feel like a lot of you guys have went through some heavy stuff. Like, and I know, like, when you live that type of life or childhood, you can just feel like you don't really connect to people. Like, you know, like, you're just different. You're just different. And it's okay that you're going to find your soul tribe. I really feel that. I'm a part of your soul tribe. You know, those people that feel like they don't have other people. Ooh, okay. There's another pin on the ground. I'll keep it. You are going to find, the more that you just step into your truth, you're going to be attracted to those people that feel like a tribe. Because sometimes when you let go of dysfunction, you let go of dysfunctional family members and people, it can feel lonely. You can feel alone. But don't worry, I don't feel like that is going to last that long. And it kind of takes this type of work of like disconnecting in order to find the people that really truly align with you. Okay. And sometimes you're just, these kind of situations are going to leave you slightly bitter. Take those lemonades and pour it into, take those lemons and pour it into yourself and make lemonade. I'm telling you, once you wear it like a badge, once you take that energy and transmute it and put it into yourself, you are going to soar. Also, just, you know, notice that if you don't move in this way, you won't accomplish things. If you hold on to this anger, this pain, this, like, all this emotion that, you know, keeps you from clarity, you're not going to reach those goals, those big goals, your highest potential. Okay, number 3, is that it? Oh yeah, this one. Focus on creating good memories, even if it's with this difficult person. Like I was saying, my mom had a heart attack and I was just like, no, you know, like, my mom gets on my nerves. Okay. I'm not even gonna go fully into vit mode because I don't have time, and no, okay, that's not gonna be a reading, but like, I want to focus on having those memories with my mom, you know. And sometimes it's just about like when they're in this moment, it's like, you know, you got to be like that and just focus on having good memories in general with people. We have the pizza that was on the floor. Okay, so indulge a little bit, you know. I think you need a break. Also, number 3, take some time to have a break. I know people are going to be jealous of you guys, okay, because you guys got 39-minute reading. This is basically like a client reading. It felt like that. It really felt like it. But number 3, that is your reading. That is your mystery message. This is so great. Like, I am so proud of you, and I know that you guys are going to soar after this reading, no matter how long it takes you to move through this energy that we all, you know, went through right now. But I'm really proud of you. Let's discuss, let's have this be a safe space and discuss like some of the things that you want to move past. Let me know down below in the comments, number 3, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace.